Today I'm going to show you a very exciting new Photoshop plugin for film stimulation. Yes, to edit images from this to here. This one to film look like this, and this one to here, and finally this to this. Do you like it? This is the latest Dehancer Photoshop plugin. Hey, welcome back to my channel. Couple of weeks back, I was approached by the Dehancer team to review one of the product. So what is Dehancer? Let me show it to you now. This is the Dehancer official website. It is actually a plugin I think was originally for DaVinci Resolve. But at this moment, they have total 3 different plugins, including video, photo, and iPhone app. So I was given a free hand to select any apps or plugin that I like, and finally I selected Photoshop plugin and tested out myself for a couple of weeks. So all the review opinion solely from my personal point of view, and the Dehancer have not altered or any say on all the comment on this YouTube. Alright, now let's look at the photo. This eagle hunter image was captured last year when I trip to Mongolia. So this is under Adobe Bridge. I always use Adobe Bridge to manage my images rather than Lightroom. So here, open up in Camera Raw. Now before I go into the Dehancer plugin, it's always important to get all this exposure right. So let's get some basic touch-up and correction here. Right. Alright, let's open up in Photoshop. Alright, I've installed the Dehancer here under the filter plugin here. So let's open up. Then once you open up, you will have another layout display in here. So I always look at this part here and click here to update film profile if there's any new film profile update by Dehancer. Then you'll come to this screen. Yes, there are some new update here, and click OK, and you'll come back to this page again. So as you can see, on the top left, there's 2 different tabs here. Now the first one, film, it allows you to show all the film available, including all the profile film like Alpha, Cinecell, Fujifilm, see. So all these profiles here, or you can click on preset and look at the last edit that I did, or there are others by the Dehancer team. See, these are all the preset done by the Dehancer team. Some are pretty nice though. It depends on what effect that you like. So this is for example, Kodak Eastman XX5222 by the Dehancer team. Or if you want color, a warm color here. Alright, let's go back to the film here and look at whichever the option here. So very quick glance, you can see the picture preview once you click on any of the film here. Fujifilm, Fuji Color C200, Fuji Color Print. Alright. Okay, let's say we select color negative, and these are all the color negative options. Let's look at the Fuji Color C200. Alright, so once you select here, and on the right here, these are all the tabs that allow you to further alter the image. Now there are total 10 different tabs here. I always go for the print first. Here the profile always default as liner, but I will change it to Kodak 2383 print film, and this is the result. Then I will collapse it, show on the source. If there's any exposure needed or color temperature needed to adjust, you can do differential as well. Then I seldom touch on the film develop. Oh, by the way, you can check and uncheck to select the item, the effect. For example, this is film grain, so if I uncheck this one, all the film grain effect will disappear on this image. So I don't want any film grain. Bloom maybe. Let me see. Highlight. So I'll show you the result. Diffusion result. So there are very subtle changes here. For this image. Alright. You can also change the color head here. Let me pull all the way back. This to yellow or to more blue. With neck, yep, with and without, so you can see the difference, and also the histogram here as well. See? Alright, let's look at the preset side here. Okay, click on preset. Let's select one of it, maybe the black and white image here. I quite like this effect, Kodak Eastman. So once I select the preset, this is the image itself. Let us look at the film grain is selected. I take it out, so you can see now the image are without the grain. Let me click again and show it to you. See this image here, and take it out. So probably I will reduce the amount and the size of it. Okay, a bit of film grain. Bloom, no. So once you selected and adjust on this part, you can just click OK. You're back to the original Photoshop page. Alright, let me show another example. I took it in our last trip to Harbin. So double click here. First, we always adjust the exposure and contrast so that the whole image is with the correct exposure and setting. Okay, let's open this image. Then create another layer. Then go to filter, Dehancer, select. So the screen will always fall back to the last edit, but if you don't like it, you can just click on preset or film and select whichever film you like. So here again, there are a lot of quick preview. Once you select on it, then this display will change according to the film effect. Alright, also look at the print here. I currently selected Kodak Endura glossy paper. So let me change to let's say Fujifilm 3513 print film. Okay, and And here, let me select maybe Natura or Fuji Color C200. This one look nice. You can play around with other Fujifilm as well. I like this color more, Pro 400. Pro 400 is always famous for the skin tone, right? So then here, I will take away the film grain. Color head here is for you to do the hue adjustment like this. So let's say I put a bit fine tune here on a bit more towards yellow, magenta, just a bit magenta. Okay. If it's too complicated to look at all the screen here, you can always collapse it here. Now this under halation, with and without. Sorry, with and without. So let's have this. Let's put the halation on. Broom, let's look at it. Mask mode. No broom. Okay, back to the source here. You can actually adjust the exposure compensation or the temperature. You can put a bit warm or a bit cold. I like the image a bit cold here. Slightly increase in exposure. Yep. So once you're done, you can uncheck the preview to see the original image and the edited image. So once you are satisfied with all the changes to your preference, personal preference, just click OK. So because I've created two layers, if there's any changes, you can always uncheck and check to compare. Because I want the image to be a bit cold effect, so that's why I selected on the preset accordingly. Okay, let us look at the other image that we would like to apply on the Dehancer plugin. First thing first, as usual, do all the correct adjustment here in the camera raw. Once you are happy with the adjustment here, just click open. Duplicate the layer and go into filter, Dehancer film. Again, you'll go back to the previous last edit. So let's say this time I look at all the preset done by the Dehancer team. This was my last edit. Let's have a look on what has been done by the Dehancer team as a preset. So, okay, let us look at maybe Fujichrome Vivia 50 and plus 2383. So this is matching on Kodak 2383 print film. It's nice. What about Fujifilm 3513? Yeah, this will be cool. Okay, I like this color tone here. Okay, collapse it. Now I don't want any grain. Take out the grain. See the difference on having grain and without. Well, maybe we reduce amount to, let's say, 10. You can also type here 10. Cool. And once you're happy, you can also save it as a new preset here by clicking on this item here, and you can select whatever name you want and then put under your own name as author and add the preset. So the next time you come back, you can have this adjustment, the new adjustment under the new preset name. Okay, so I don't want to save anything. See before and after. You click this preview here, before, after, yeah, then just click OK. Nice, I like this color. See the authentic feel of the film look. Got this backlit image here, taken in Harbin. As usual, let us adjust all the color corrections and also exposure correction here. Alright, good. And let's open up in Photoshop. Click layer, go to filter, Dehancer, bring back to the last edit. Voila. Okay, or I can always go to preset of film, select whichever I want, or there's a shortcut. Maybe you want to select the motion pictures. Look at the Fujifilm. Nice. Kodak version 3. Let's try this round at Kodak Vision 3 200T. Alright, so a little bit of film grain, and let's look at the print. If I'm going to select Andorra glossy paper, Fujifilm paper, Kodak paper. I think I like Kodak 2383 paper here. And come back to the exposure compensation. Slightly increase in the exposure, a bit warm, right? Let's look at the film developer here. Contrast, gamma, color separation, and color boost. And if I'm going to reduce the contrast a bit, alright. From compression, I'm not going to do anything on this. Black point, white point, no. See, select and disable. Okay, so we confirm on the paper, the color hit. If I'm going to change to more yellow or more blue, I think I like the blue here, big winter feel. Magenta or green. Maybe on +6 maybe. No, it's too much. Maybe just 3. Yep, 3 is just nice. Okay, let's look at the halation, with and without. But this is not a perfect image to show on halation. What about room? Okay, because this is a backlit image, I think it's good to show on the effect on the room. So let me take it out. So can you see the difference on this part here? me zoom in here. Okay, with the broom, look at this part, and without. See the difference, especially this part here also. Yeah, maybe you can focus on here, this part here. This is with the bloom, without the bloom. So I like it on a bit subtle on this area here. Okay, back to 1:1. Okay, if you're happy with the adjustment, click OK. So these are the different before and after. Nice, collapse it, flatten the image, and save the image. Alright, let us look at one more night scene. Alright, this is an image I took in Portal, January this year. So this is already an edited image. Let us now duplicate the layer and go to filter, open up the Dehancer film. This is based on last edit. So I have some preset here. This is how the original image look like. Now for this image, I will select Cine Still 800T. Yeah. So on this part here, you also can do the film effect by push and pull. Let us push to stop. And come back here. Contrast boost. Let me reduce to maybe -60. Alright, increase exposure a bit, slightly warmer, temperature compensation, and so can also play around with the white point here, I think, and the black point. So I think this is just nice. Frame, we can select as Fujifilm, or let's look at Kodak. And I think here would be nice to maybe take out the broom, but to demonstrate the hallucination on this part here. And one thing good is that, for example, you have done something wrong or changes something, if you don't want it, you can always click here to undo it, reset the tools to the original default. See? Then you can, and click OK. So before, after, before and after. Alright, that's all for the review today. I would say that this will be my new favorite plugin now, because there are so many different combination and possibility for you to adjust and play around to find your own preference of your images. Alright, that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and if you're interested to download the Dehancer plugin, just visit dehancer.com official website, and you can either download for the video plugin, photo plugin, or even iPhone app plugin, and just click here to download or to purchase it. Yes, There's also promo code from me under @windanphoto. Yep, then you will get a 10% discount on the purchase price. Don't forget to click like, share and subscribe my channel. See you on the next episode.